So what is going on, everyone? This is Fabi here, and today I'm here to talk about the new generation of MacBook Pros that is about to drop this July. I'm hoping it's going to be a new generation, as I said. The last generation of MacBooks, the third generation, which was the Retina MacBook Pro, was released in 2012, so I think the whole generation is due for a complete refresh, which includes the design unlike the previous versions from 2012 until now, which were only spec updates. So this is going to include some rumors, but also some of the things that I want to see from the new generation, because I am thinking about buying the new generation of MacBook Pros, and I'm not going to replace my iPad. It's just going to be a portable computer that I can take to the university and I can use for a lot of other things when I'm on the go. For me, it's going to be the 13-inch model, which I'm going to get because I'm pretty sure I am going to get one of the MacBooks once they drop. But the rumors have it that there's actually going to be a new design which will retire the 13 and the 15-inch models and will replace them with 14-inch and 16-inch models. Now, that doesn't mean that the laptops are going to be any bigger. They can of course make the screens, the bigger screens, fit the same frame because they can shrink the bezels, which would be a good thing. Huge bezels are not ever a positive thing. Along with that, I'm thinking new designs, so not just bigger screens, but of course some design touches that perhaps they could add. I don't know exactly what that could be. I'm just hoping they will not lower the amount of ports that the MacBook Pro has. Again, the MacBook Pro is Apple's professional lineup of MacBooks, and if I saw the MacBook Pro go the same way of the MacBook, for example, with only one port or even 3 or 4 ports, I think is not enough for the MacBook Pro. So I still wanted to have 3 to 4 USBs, I still wanted to have Thunderbolt, I still wanted to have all of these ports, and of course an SD slot. So I think that Apple should definitely keep that in mind. Yes, they can experiment with smaller laptops such as the MacBook, but when it comes to the MacBook Pro, each and every video editor and everyone that does work on a laptop and likes Apple is probably going to be carrying one of these, and if you're going to have to carry a lot of adapters with you, it's not going to be a good thing. Going on to the processors, the last generation had processor updates from Intel. It had the Broadwell processors, and of course those were pretty good, but they focused more on the battery and efficiency side of things. And the Skylake processors, the 6th generation of Intel processors, has just dropped, and a lot of other laptop makers have already included the 6th generation Intel processor into their laptops, and so Apple is kind of slacking, but I'm sure with the MacBook Pros they are going to include these new processors, and they're going to be faster, as I said, and more efficient and all of that stuff. And I still think they're going to go with the dual-core processors for the 13-inch or for the 14-inch if they're going for the 14-inch model, and with quad cores for the 15/16-inch models. And that only makes sense because the 4-core processors take up so much more power, and the smaller battery of the 13 or 14-inch model would just not accommodate that. Going on, talking about the GPU is something that is also very important when you're encoding videos and when you're playing games, which I don't think a lot of people buy MacBook Pros for, but it's still a thing. So there's new GPUs from Nvidia, and of course there's new GPUs from AMD, and it's actually been rumored that AMD might provide Apple with special GPUs for the new MacBook Pro. Either way, I'm sure they're going to go with integrated GPU from Intel for the smaller model, and with dedicated GPU from either AMD or Nvidia for the 15 or 16-inch model. Going on, this is a thing that I personally would like to see, but I don't think Apple will include, is I want there to be bigger SSD size, and I don't just mean like 2 terabyte SSD. I don't even know if there's 2 terabyte SSDs, but I want the smallest model to have 256 gigabytes. It's absolutely unacceptable for a laptop that is premium and that is also professional to have only 128 gigabytes of memory as the base model, when even the MacBook, the normal MacBook, so the Retina MacBook, the 12-inch MacBook, that's kind of confusing, has 256 gigabytes of memory. So other than that, of course, they're probably going to drop at WWDC. They're going to be announced then and probably released a few weeks to days later, or maybe the same day. Prices should be about the same. It's still a pretty pricey laptop, but I don't think they're going to lower or increase the price point. and availability should be just about everywhere where Apple sells laptops. So I hope you guys like this. Make sure to comment on my channel what other videos you want me to see make on this channel, and tell me if you like the car videos that I provided you over the last few weeks to months. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe, stay tuned to my channel, and like this video if you liked it. Peace out, guys. Peace.